Alright guys, this is going to be a quick video to take you through what we talked about today in class, and then to extend your thinking a little bit, to get you thinking more about dividing a fraction by a whole number. So again, in class today we talked about when we have a fraction and we're dividing it by a whole number, how do we find the answer using a model? Step one would be to model that fraction. I like to use squares and rectangles just because they're much easier for me to draw. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to model our fraction. In this case, we have 1/3. Remember how in small group I talked to you guys about how I like to think of this as a pan of brownies. So the entire thing is the full pan, but I only have 1/3 left. And then when I look at my whole number, I think about that as being people. I'm dividing it up amongst 4 different people. So I take my brownie pan and I go ahead and split it into 4 people. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is one person, this is another person, this is a third person, and this is a fourth person. Each person gets the piece that we've split. Now I'm only looking at what one person is going to get. So this is, I'm going to pretend, me. And this is the piece that I'm going to get in the brownies. So when I want to figure out how much of the whole pan of brownies I'm going to get, I say, well, I'm going to get that one piece out of how many pieces there are total. And there are 3, 6, 9, 12. There are 12 pieces total. So 1/3 divided by 4 is going to give me 1/12. 1 out of 12 pieces. Okay? So that's what we talked about today in class, and that's what's going to be on your homework. But I would like to extend your thinking now. What if instead of having 1/3 of a pan of brownies, we have 2/3? I'm still going to draw my model. I'm still going to draw my fraction. But now I've got 2/3 of my pan of brownies. Okay? We're still going to look at that whole number. I'm still going to think of that as 4 people. So again, divide it into 4 pieces. And again, each of my division slots is going to be a different person. Okay? So this is me, right here. I'm still looking to see what I get out of the entire brownie pan. Okay? Now this time, because I have 2/3, I have this whole section of brownies and this whole section of brownies. So I actually get this piece and I get this piece. So I don't have just one piece, I now have 2 pieces. And there are still 3, 6, 9, 12 pieces total. So I get 2 out of the 12 pieces. If you wanted, you could go ahead and simplify that down to 1/6. I have 1/6 of the pan, or 2/12. So we only talked about unit fractions. Those are fractions with a 1 in the numerator, but you can do it with any sort of fractions. You're just having to remind yourself that each row is a different person, and we're looking at how many pieces that person gets. Okay? So hopefully your homework will go pretty well tonight. Make sure that you're doing both the book work and the spiral review, and if you have any questions, come into class tomorrow with them. All right, I'll see you. Bye.